5, 9, 10 again. You gotta be kidding me. Hey everyone, this is Sir Thakos back with another video, and today I've got yet another iteration of Paper Pinball. So I already published Paper Pinball Laser Sisters and Paper Pinball Championship Booger Ball on my channel. You can check those out just on my channel. I might make a playlist with all Paper Pinball games, and this is the third game I will play of the first season. It's called Goblin Circus. If you need the exact rules of how to play it, check out Laser Sisters, because that was the first game I played. And today we will play Goblin Circus, which is similar to the other iterations. We just have a few extra rules, and I'll explain those to you now. So first of all, we have these magnets here, these 5 magnets. So anytime I can mark one of these off and reroll 1 or 2 dice. This is good because every time we can't fill anything in here, we lose one of our 3 balls, and we don't want that. And the other thing that is new in this iteration is the jackpot. So if we fill in these ramp in ascending order, then we activate the jackpot, and then we can roll all 3 dice and get a lot of points. We add up all numbers, and if we have a double in there, we take the sum times 2, and if we have all 3 matching dice, then we take the sum by 5. And that's pretty much it. Otherwise, we still have bumpers and targets like in every iteration. And also, we want to get those multi-balls again. This time, we don't have any tunnels to open, so this seems a lot easier, this game. But let's see first. One thing I'm not quite sure is bumpers. I don't know if that is one set and these 2 are different sets, but I suppose that this is a set each down here. I will just play it this way. It doesn't say it any different way, and it just makes sense the way it is drawn here. All right, so let's start. What we do is always roll 2 dice. We have an 8 here, as you can see, and we need to use the entire roll, like not a 5 and a 3. We can only use 8, like both dice together. And I could fill down here for the multi-ball, which would be a good idea, I think. The ramp is not a good idea yet because the highest number is 12, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8, actually 9 here. So we need to start with a 2 maximum. This is going to be hard to get the jackpot. All right, so multi-ball, that's an 8. Let's cross off that 8 here. We got our first points there, great. Let's continue. A 9, we don't have any 9 down here. Not here either, so we will probably fill one of the bumpers. So let's take one of those. 9. That's just going to be flat 9 points later on. All right, 6. We do actually have a target down here. So that's a 6 down there. Okay, let's continue. 5. No 5s down here. Neither up there, and here I will only fill a 2 or something like that. So let's fill another bumper. Okay. 5 again. Let's fill another bumper, but I can't do it up here because there's already 5 in the set. So I'll just take these down here. It's not too great, the rolls. I should maybe utilize some of my magnets. 7. We can use a target down here. It's probably easier to get a 10 than a 4, right? Probably. So let's cross off that 7 down here, because having a multi-ball would be really helpful. 8. Well, I think I will use one more bumper, but then I will start using one of these 5 magnets, because we don't want to start losing balls here. 7. All right, so we can fill in that down there. So now we need a 4 or a 10 to activate a multi-ball, which would be great. 4, perfect. See, we have that 4, and now we can activate a multi-ball. So now we roll all 3 dice, and we can then just choose 2 of these dice. So either we have a 7 or a 10 or a 9. 7, 10, 9. Well, the best thing would be to actually use the 10 here with the 4 and the 6. Oh, I think you can't quite see all dice like this. We could use the 4 and the 6 now, so we have a second multi-ball. And that means we can either use 2 or even all 3 dice. All 3 dice is insane because we can put really high numbers in here, right? So yeah, let's do that. Let's activate the second multi-ball. So we got the super multi-ball active now. This is pretty nice. Let me do it a little bit nicer. Let me just fill that in completely, or yeah, at least partially, like this. Okay, really cool. Let's continue. So we either have an 8, a 10, or a 14. 8, 10, 14. Well, no numbers of those are here. Let's use our first magnet, because I would really like to have it like a 2 or a 3 or like some low numbers. So let's use our first magnet like that. All right. 2, 5, 5. So we could, the 7 isn't too good here either. So that doesn't really help a lot. So we have 7 or 10 or 12. 12. We can actually activate a target up here. Times 2 to bumpers then, because ramps we don't have anything filled in yet. So let's start working on times 2 to bumpers. Let's continue. So the lowest number we have is a 6. That's still not very good for those ramps here, right? Together we have 10. That doesn't help us, or 7 or 6. 6, 7, or 10. Doesn't really help us at all. So let's just take the 10, the highest number, and just put it here in the bumpers for now. All right, let's continue, and let's hope that we get something low. Yes, we do. 4, that's fine. That's low enough for me, because we have all 3 dice at the moment. As soon as we lose a ball, then we lose our multi-ball activity. We can lose the multi-ball at least. So let's put in a 4 here, because those need to be in ascending order, right? Yes. Okay. So now let's aim for maybe a 5 or 6. Actually, no, it's 10, 12. That's all very high. It's either 10, 12, or 16. Well, let's use another magnet. Actually, no, let's not use a magnet. Let's take these 2 6s. I think you can't see the other 6. 2 6s to cross off that target here. Okay. Low number. Yep. 5, 1, 1. That's good. We can take a 5 and a 1 to put in a 6 over here. Awesome. Because maybe we can get that jackpot. Perfect. 5 and 2. 7. Okay, this way we are really getting someplace. Nice. So 7, 6. If we take all of them, we would have a 9, which is good enough. 9. Yeah, that's good enough. And then we can take 2 5s here. Put in a 10. Oh, this is nice. Look at this ramp. The ramp filling up. Okay, that is a 9 maximum. That doesn't help us. So either we have a 3 here, or 7, or 8, or 9. That doesn't help us at all. So now let's use our second magnet. Come on, like that. Let's see. Let's reroll all of them. 5, 9, 10. Still doesn't really help us. But I'm not going to reroll again. I'm just going to put a 10 down here in the bumper, I think. Yeah, I think so. 10. Okay. 5, 9, 10 again. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, with the 10 we can't do anything now. Or with the 9 or whatever we get there, because... well, we could put in a 6 here. If we combined the 5 and the 1. Put in a 6 there, but that's not too great. Do we use another magnet? I'd say why not? We still have enough magnets, and I mean, we are pretty close to the end of the game, right? I mean, we filled in a lot of things. So pretty much everything except the jackpot and these two targets up there. Otherwise, we pretty much filled everything. So let's just reroll. Okay, that's great. 1 and 1. Let's take that as a 2 and give us ×2 to what? I think to ramps, right? Because this is really ramping up. To be not too bad. But then again, the bumpers are pretty high too. Let's do bumpers first, I think. Yeah, let's do bumpers first. Okay. 3, 3, and 2. That would be 8 or 5 or 6, which is all not very good. I'd say we lose one of our magnets, number 4 or 5, just so we can reroll, and we will reroll everything. Either something very high or a 2, please. Something high, yeah. That would be a 14, because 10 and 9 doesn't really help us at all, so we need to take the 14. I don't want to lose my last magnet yet, so let's put in a 14 here. It's a pretty big jump. I don't know if you can get the jackpot, but it's the best we can do, I think. So this is nice. 6, 10, 15. Perfect. 15. So 2 more numbers there. Something between 16 and 18. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get that, but this is 18. No, this is 18. This is 14. I can't even really calculate anymore. All right, so 14 is not too bad. Let's just put that in the last bumper, because I get the feeling that we can't finish these ramps. And we have 1 more magnet to spare. So that would be a 12 at the very highest. We don't have a 2 to give us ×2 to ramps. So we need to use our last magnet to reroll. All right. That is crap. That's nothing. That's 7 or 5 or 4, which we can't fill in any place. So we need to lose a ball or the multi-ball, but I'm not going to lose the multi-ball. I mean, I'm not stupid, right? Sometimes I am. Okay, same thing. We need a 2 or 16 to 18. And that's nothing here. So we lose our second ball. And of course, before we lose the last ball, we would lose the multi-ball, of course. This is a 15, which is not quite enough there. So that's pretty much the end of the game, because we, instead of losing a ball, we will lose the multi-ball. So we lost everything here pretty much. Like that. We pretty much lost everything here. So we lost the multi-ball now, and next time we would lose our last ball. That's 8. We can't put it in any place, so we lose our last ball. And that is it. We do have ×2 to bumpers. So let's activate that, and we don't have the ramps there. All right, now let's calculate everything. Bumpers. We have 10, 15, 23, 32, 42, 47, 57, 61. That's not too bad. Ramps. 10, 17, 26, 36, 46, 50, 65. Oh, and that is doubled here, right? So that's gonna be 122. Targets. We have 5 for each and 10 for each set. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45. Plus 10 for each set. We have 3 sets. So that's 75. And jackpot, we don't have anything, and we don't have any extra points either. Initials, Sir Thakas. Total. So we got 10, 8, 10, 16, 152. So if I'm not completely mistaken, we should have 262 points, which is okay. It's definitely better than last game. I'm not quite sure how it stacks up against our first game, meaning Laser Sisters. All right, so that's pretty much it. If you're still watching, thank you very, very much for sticking until the end. I highly appreciate it. And if you print out the game, let me know what your score is when you play it. Let me know in the comments. I will link to the game in the description as usual. All right, then thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. All right, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.